The questions that constantly come up in the sex abuse scandal are why and how. A new independent study by a prestigious criminology institution tried to answer those very questions. The findings show that no single factor provoked the abuse of minors by priests. It wasn't caused by mandatory celibacy or homosexuality. To understand why the abuse happened and how it can be prevented, the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops hired the John Jay College of Criminal Justice of the City University of New York. The study focused on cases that happened between 1950 and 2010. The 5-year study shows the abuse peaked in the 1960s and 1970s when the country was going through a sexual revolution. It was this factor which mostly influenced offending priests. The study says they had, quote, vulnerabilities, intimacy deficits, and the absence of close personal relationships before and during the seminary. It also shows that many of the abusers grew up in families where sexuality was never discussed. According to the research, offenders mostly chose to victimize boys because they had more access to them, not necessarily because they were gay. Critics argue the study doesn't shed enough light on why repeat offenders weren't expelled immediately by the church. They also say more support was given to offending priests than victims. The study looked into thousands of reports and interviews, which are now summarized in the 142-page report. It shows that only 5% of the clergy were credibly accused. 90% of the cases happened before the year 1990. The U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops hopes the study can help other dioceses from around the world to understand and prevent these type of cases from happening again.